Hello, welcome back after, I don't know, too long off. I feel bad that I haven't been doing videos every day, but I also remind myself that I need to take some time to just kind of recoup and recover. And I'm going to be able to do that today because our school, like many schools, have off. If you're not aware, the eclipse is today, and apparently in Northeast Ohio or just the northern part of Ohio, most of Ohio, I don't know, but we're supposed to be in a really good spot to see like the total eclipse. I don't know. I'm nothing against it. I'm just not excited for it. It's not something that personally is, like I'm not gonna go outside and put on a pair of glasses so I can look up at the moon lining up with the sun and everything. I get it. It doesn't happen very often, but I'm just not that excited about it. So it'll be a normal day for me tomorrow. Another day off before we go back to school and work. Um, so thanks for being patient with me, waiting for me to get back. I do appreciate that. Had a good camping trip with my parents, aunt, uncle, their spouses, and of course, my fiance was able to come with us, and we had a good time. Good food. I recommend if you're ever in the Cambridge area, Lee's American Food. It has got to be one of the best places I've ever eaten in my life. You may not agree with me, but it's just I love the atmosphere. I love the food and like great people. It was just awesome again. So I hope they don't change ever. But so today we are continuing chapter 35, and one thing I wanted to just mention before we do the reading is that my physical Bible here next to me has this story, which is materials for the tabernacle. It has it ending after verse 29. On the website that I'm reading off of, it has it after verse 35 for some reason. I think that the Bible, I'm going to go off of the Bible and stop after verse 29 um, because at verse 30, which we'll read tomorrow, you'll see it starts off the same way that a lot of these verses have been starting off. So I think that it's the right stopping point. So just in case there's any confusion, I wanted to clear that up before we get started. All right. And I am working on a question for tomorrow. I haven't forgotten about that. I just haven't refined. I thought of a question tonight, but I haven't refined it enough to actually put it in the video. So tomorrow I should have a question for everybody, if I remember. Lucky or not. Um, so materials for the tabernacle will be doing the majority of chapter 35 today. Moses said to the whole Israelite community, "This is what the Lord has commanded. From what you have, take an offering for the Lord. Everyone who is willing is to bring to the Lord an offering of gold, silver, and bronze, blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, and fine linen, goat hair, ram skins dyed red, and another type of durable leather, acacia wood, olive oil for the light, spices for the anointing oil and for the fragrant incense, and onyx stones and other gems to be mounted on the ephod and breastpiece. All who are skilled among you are to come and make everything the Lord has commanded. The tabernacle with its tent and its covering, clasps, frames, crossbars, posts, and bases, the ark with its poles and the atonement cover and the curtain that shields it, the table with its poles and all its articles and the bread of the presence, the lampstand that is for light with its accessories, lamps, and oil for the light, the altar of incense with its poles, the anointing oil and the fragrant incense, the curtain for the doorway at the entrance to the tabernacle, the altar of burnt offering with its bronze grating, its poles and all its utensils, the bronze basin with its stand, the curtains of the courtyard with its posts and bases, and the curtain for the entrance to the courtyard, the tent pegs for the tabernacle and for the courtyard, and their ropes, the woven garments worn for ministering in the sanctuary, both the sacred garments for Aaron the priest and the garments for his sons when they serve as priests. Then the whole Israelite community withdrew from Moses' presence. And everyone who was willing and whose heart moved them came and brought an offering to the Lord for the work on the tent of meeting, for all its service, and for the sacred garments. All who were willing, men and women alike, came and brought gold jewelry of all kinds, brooches, earrings, rings, and ornaments. They all presented their gold as a wave offering to the Lord. Everyone who had blue, purple, or scarlet yarn, or fine linen, or goat hair, ram skins dyed red, or the other durable leather brought them. Those presenting an offering of silver or bronze brought it as an offering to the Lord, and everyone who had acacia wood for any part of the work brought it. Every skilled woman spun with her hands and brought what she had spun, blue, purple, or scarlet yarn, or fine linen. And all the women who were willing and had the skill spun the goat hair. The leaders brought onyx stones and other gems to be mounted on the ephod and breastpiece. They also brought spices and olive oil for the light, and for the anointing oil, and for the fragrant incense. All the Israelite men and women who were willing brought to the Lord freewill offerings for all the work the Lord through Moses had commanded them to do. All right, so we kind of have recapped a lot of what we've talked about in the last, I don't know how many chapters, all the things that they're supposed to make, all the materials they're supposed to bring as an offering, sacrifice, things they're supposed to make it out of. So we know a lot about that, and this is just it actually happening. They're all coming together and doing what God had commanded them to do through Moses. So that'll be our video for today. I hope if you guys are able to go out and see the eclipse if you're interested. Let me know what you think of it. I'm literally looking at my computer in my search bar down here, and it has the eclipse, the little picture of it. It's a big deal everywhere. So, I hope you're in a place that you can maybe see it if you want to. If not, you can join me inside. No, not here, obviously, but, in spirit, we can be inside together at the time that it happens. And I thought I was going to say one more thing, but I think that is a question for... Oh, yeah, I was just trying to remind myself what the question is going to be for tomorrow. So I'm just going to be thinking about it more and more. Anyway, welcome back. Thanks for letting me take a little bit of a break off. And I'll be doing these every day as far as I can. And, yeah, hope you guys have a good Tuesday. Or Monday. Sorry, it's Monday. Too tired. And I'll see you Tuesday morning for our next video.